Yes. It's steel.
But you can't be any geek off the street. Gotta be handy with the steel, if you know what I mean.
Keeping it real.
Hello, and
welcome back
to the channel. My name is Steven, and this is Steel Keeping It Real. So I'm staying on this country hip-hop kind of theme for tonight, and I think this will be my last one because it's getting kind of late. So I picked the next song on my list, and it's by a group called Hard Target and the Lax, and the song is called Chevrolet. Now, I've never heard this song. I don't know. I assume these guys are white because it's on that theme, although Blanco Brown wasn't white. There were other ones that I wanted to do, but I wanted to do Bubba Sparxxx' Deliverance because that's one of the first ones besides Sir Mix-a-Lot and Square Dance Rap and Buttermilk Biscuits, and then before that there was the Rappin' Duke, Daha, never thought the hip-hop would take it this far. Sorry, I went off there. But there were other ones, but they were like a dime. They're not a dime a dozen. They would like hit or miss here and there. And a lot of people never even heard the Sir Mix-a-Lot, Buttermilk Biscuits, and Square Dance Rap. But of course, they've heard Baby Got Back. But that's neither here nor there. And you know, with the Blanco Brown, at first it sounded like a little Timberland-ish because he was like all that kind of stuff within the song, and it sounded like something Timberland would do, and that's where I thought about, well, what about Deliverance? Well, Deliverance is a Vevo video, so I can't do that one yet. I haven't hit 1,000 subscribers, so I stay far away from Vevo. I don't want to work that hard on a video and then I can't show it to anybody. I am working on getting a Streamlabs subscription. I'm just trying to figure out how it works, and when that happens, I'll be able to pause my videos within, you know, the actual video. I'll be able to stream them. I'll be able to show lyrics, like for BTS videos. I'll be able to do all those things, but now I just have to figure out Streamlabs and think if I'm going to continue to keep my Wondershare, or am I going to keep both, or just do Streamlabs? I don't know yet. So far, it's easier because I've been doing it at least since May for me to get on here and do these kind of videos. But I know that limits me severely. So let's get back to the video. Without any further ado, here is Hard Target and the Lack and Chevrolet.
And here we go.
It's just an old dirty Chevy riding. Don't say nothing, get inside it. Everybody know about me, they just trying to keep me silent. Pressing pause and try to stop me. Wish you would, I highly doubt it. Truck on Willie Nelson, bitch so high you had to climb about it. Kick that door and open up, don't play that hand, I know you bluff. You tapping out, we Cobra clutch. Tie one on you, sober up. That diesel burn, come soak it up. You smell that gas, you know it's us. One hit is like the Noble, by the time it ends you be choking up. I'm about to knock 'em down, I'm about to pull the trigger. Feeling like I'm Al Collins, you know I roll with killers. Semi-auto, empty bottles, drinking like there's no tomorrow. Chevy truck, I push the throttle, turn you around, see me pull up in that Chevrolet. That bottom muddy like the Everglades. You thinking different, we could set 'em straight. I tell them fill up the gas, it's time to go get a bag. You see I'm always on the go. You wanna ride and let me know. That Chevy knocking riding slow. I'm on it though, I'm on it though. You see me it's time to go get a bag. When I pull up in that
I don't like
Chevrolet.
to ride the same, just like the rest of you. Got a watered down lame version, just like a replica. Match the gas, pass that ass, boy, and it'll be scaring you. Got that blue on red, baby, called it Captain America. Got that Chevy look jacked up, drop it down and slanging mud. Them dirty girls, they throw it up, running out cause they know it's us. Tucked up, ass in, big butt, bag bend. You wanna ride, quit asking. Write your number on a napkin. We riding style, so what the hell you waiting on? And we gon' be here a while, till the break of dawn. Speakers bout to set it off, bump the roof, let's tear it off. The only way is that Chevrolet. Anything else better get it
That
lost.
Chevrolet, that bottom muddy like the Everglades. You thinking different, we could set them straight. I tell them fill up the gas, it's time to go get a bag. You see I'm always on the go. You wanna ride then let me know. That Chevy knocking riding slow. I'm on it though, I'm on it though. You see me rolling through that Chevrolet, that bottom buddy like the Everglades. You thinking different, we could set them straight. I tell them fill up the gas, it's time to go get a bag. When I pull up in that Chevrolet.
No, wait, y'all both tie straight, y'all ain't my way. Got a thick booty jacked up, not Ray J, but in my case, I can just smash all day too. Hey, better mud flat bus, in the truck full of mud trucks just rolled up. I wanna ride, don't mind much, girl with a shine, grass shotgun, bowl full of pine, backwoods bud, yellow today, the week, the month. Matter of fact, make me a plaque with a dirt bag logo on the front, hashtag of the dash, says GOAT, you lay in the seat back and riding all night till the sun come creep back, round to the east coast, kinda neat dope, hop out, go straight into beast mode. What you say about Dirt Rock, boy? Got money stacked up for the next few seasons. Kinda feeling like Snoop Dogg with the roof off, lay back like a pimp just creeping. Wait, I ain't got no switches, tattoos all on my face like stitches, but I got big old balls in my bridges.
You see me roll up in that Chevrolet, that bottom muddy like the Everglades. You thinking different, we could set them straight. I tell them fill up the gas, it's time to go get a bag. You see I'm always on the go. You wanna ride then let me know. That Chevy knocking riding slow. I'm on it though, I'm on it though. You see me rolling through that Chevrolet, that bottom muddy like the Everglades. You thinking different, we could set them straight. I tell them fill up the gas, it's time to go get a bag. When I pull up in that Chevrolet.
All right, so that was Chevrolet, Hard Target Deluxe. That was actually, you know, you could have taken the rap out of there. No, I'm not saying the rap was bad at all. I'm just saying if you just had that beat, anybody could have made this song a hit. Not only that, you throw three guys on there that evidently have certain skills in rapping that it just elevated that song. And, you know, I kind of feel it only for the simple fact is that when I actually do, my son lives in Southern Ohio, like right on the border of Kentucky. And so driving from Columbus to there, I drive through wide swatches of places that, or towns that only have a Chevy dealer or a Ford dealer. And I'm wondering, like, if somebody drives in with a Nissan, are they like ridiculed because it's not a Ford or a Chevy? Is it really a club if you own a Chevy at all? Or I don't know, but I see it, and it sometimes those areas do scare me. Now I would have to say it's behooving of the people to stop that stereotype, so people, you know, who pass through any of those towns that are like a Ford or Chevy don't feel intimidated because, you know, they're not within that group. It shouldn't be like a John Rambo scene where, you know, you show up and the sheriff's just saying, like, you know what, let me just escort you out of town. We don't want you in our town, kind of deal. And a lot of those cities, that I come down into, that's the way it feels. And you just want to pass on through. You want to make sure you're going the speed limit. You don't run no red lights. You don't hit nobody. You just 10 and 2 all the way down, and making sure if a cop does stop you, you're not playing F the Police by NWA. That's just not a smart move. I had an ex who lives up in Sunbury, Ohio, which is north of Columbus in Delaware County, which is predominantly a Caucasian area. And I used to pick her up and bring her back down to my place, and she thought it was silly that whenever I left the city limits of Columbus and entered that particular area on my way, I changed the music that was playing in my car. And I also made sure I wasn't wearing anything that looked intimidating. And this last time, I was wearing this shirt that was very Christian. It had the lion, the lamb, and everybody else, on the shirt, which, and on the way back, we get pulled over, supposed, random check, but we got pulled over, and I was having something on the radio. I was playing Journey. So I was like, okay, everybody loves Journey, whether you're white or whether you're black. So I was playing Journey, so I turned it down. I wasn't riding dirty at all. I made sure of that. And he said he was giving me a warning because I didn't have my license plate properly displayed. And then they let me go. And she just thought it was funny before they pulled me over. And afterwards, after we pulled away, I was like, see, this is why we have to do stuff like this. And we're talking like 15 years ago, if not more. And, being an African American here, in the United States, in almost any particular state, we always know, what areas to go into, what areas not to go into. It's plain and simple. When I would go to see my son in Southern Ohio, I would never stay past dark. When the sun was down, I was out of town. That's a good motto. When the sun is down, be out of town. And I made sure that I was far enough away to where, because the closer you get to Columbus, the less it starts to happen. So it's a shame that has to happen, but that does have to happen. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who have had a similar, if not worse, story about, being pulled over by the police. This is the time that there's a reckoning going on. And just like with healthcare way back when, we all knew it was broken. We all knew it needed to be fixed. We all knew something else had to happen. And it did. Now, when it comes to the police, now we have videos and cameras and everything else like that. So we all know a change needs to happen. We all know that. Even the commissioners of those particular towns, they know good and well you can't continue to do the business of that type of policing, that type of targeting, that type of profiling. You can't continue to do that and call yourself serving and protecting, because who are you protecting? You know what? Like Forrest Gump, that's all I got to say about that. But, these guys were great. It is a song that I would definitely bump in my car. Most definitely. And not have a hard time doing so, because even if somebody pulled up next to me, they would never have any idea that these were white guys rapping over this song. The song is so hard. Like I said, if anybody rapped to this song, it was going to be a hit. But, the song was so hard that, I was digging it. So, if you've had a similar experience with the police, let me know. We could talk about it. We could share our experiences. We could share maybe little tips to maybe not have a horrible experience we can talk about maybe what needs to be done going further. But please continue to like, subscribe, share, comment, and peace.